Well, it's the 9th of March, back at Newton Park. It's just gone 10 to 7. I got here about 20 minutes ago. Nice and early start. Lake closes at 6:30 now, so should have a good 11-12 hours fishing. Turns out the lake was actually netted yesterday, and a lot of silvers were taken out. This must have been one of the swims used for that, because there's little fish everywhere. So that means it could be quite hard to catch today, because if all the fish were netted yesterday, they're going to be a bit wary. Nonetheless, I'm going to give it a go. I'm in the swim I wanted to be in last week. This is where I had my 20 last summer. I know that there's a good spot here, and I was told last week that there's sort of a bar underwater where a lot of the fish gather. So I'm going to give it a go around there and see if we can have something. Right, I just thought I'd show you that's what it looks like underwater. Double pop-up corn going along to my lead with sink tubing. But yeah, that's how it looks underwater. Right, well, I've been set up and cast out for probably about 20 to 30 minutes now. It's a good job I did get over early, because within being in the swim about 10 minutes, another 3 carp fishermen turned up. So that's a total of 5 of us on the lake already, and it's probably only just gone 7. So hopefully not too many more people will turn up, because otherwise it's a bit busy for this time of year. But I'm in my own sort of end of the lake. I've got both rods out quite close in, but I know they're on a good spot, so confident on where I'm fishing. It's just I hope that the pressure isn't too much for today, especially as if it was, well, I know it was netted yesterday, because there's dead fish all over my swim, little silvers. So conditions are going to be quite hard, I reckon, to catch anything, because if they're all netted yesterday, it's going to have disrupted the water, put the fish off, and they're not really going to be interested in feeding. Hopefully I'll be proven wrong and I'll catch some fish today, but yeah, it could be quite difficult. There we are, fish number 1, only small, he's pretty lively, so I'm going to put him back quite quick, probably about £10 if that. Nice colours on it, and that's the left rod which I put in the margin about 10 minutes ago. So fish number 1, let's get it back. Right, I just thought I'd talk you through what I'm about to do. The right rod I've just put out there so far is just single pop-up corn, nothing else around it, other than a few boilies. So I was thinking next time I recast, I got to put some out with it as like a bag. So what I've done is I've squashed up some squid and anchovy boilies, some source boilies, and mixed that with some marine halibut pellet. And I'm going to use a Catch Carp PVA bag. This is one of the smaller ones he does. So just fill that up a sec. These ones are quite good for just small little bits of bait, especially for this time of year. I don't want to overfeed them too much, so little bits of bait I think do the trick. So yeah, that sort of size. See if I can show you that closer. So it's filled with all the stuff that I've just crushed up. And now I'm going to add, this is quite old, as you can see by the label, but some spicy chicken flavouring. So add a bit of that into it. So as you can see, just about, that's soaked in some of the spicy chicken into the bag, and that will soak into all the bait in there, giving it a strong flavour, strong smell, and that will give off when the bag breaks down. So just going to wind in my rod, put the rig in with that, cast it back out and see if we can have something. Right, this is what I'm going to be putting out. This, see that? KD rig, pop-up corn, double pop-up corn, and obviously that balances just off the shot there. Putting that out with the little bag that I've just made, and it's about 7 or 8 inches long before you get to the lead, inline lead. and then the sink tubing, and that's how I always fish. So let's cast this one out. There we are, fish number 2. This one's probably about £10 as well, probably a little bit bigger. Lovely scales on the top of it. And again, that came from the margin rod just down the bank. So that bit seems to be going quite well. So I'll have to stick it back there, give it another go, and hopefully keep catching them from there. Let's get it back. Here we are, fish number 3, 15.5 £. Lovely looking fish again from the margin. That's about 5 minutes after I cast it back out. It's gone off, and look how broad it is. A really wide fish. I think that's where it's getting most of its weight from, because it's so fat. And I can see this growing to quite a nice big fish. Look at the scales on it though. Lovely looking carp. So yeah, I thought it would be quite hard to fish today, and actually I'm the only one catching, so it's quite fun. But yeah, fish number 3, all from the same spot. They obviously like that margin and go up and down it quite a lot, so yeah, we'll get him back, hopefully get some more fish. That's a lovely carp. Well then, what a start to the day. It's only just gone 9, I think anyway, let me just check. Well, 20 past 9, and I've already had 3 fish, so hopefully it'll be quite a productive day. I've had 3 all off the same rod down the margin. It's probably 20 foot down the margin, about, well, as you can see, probably about 8 foot away from the bank, but it's kind of between 2 tree stumps, so it's kind of a little bay. Been flicking it down there, just single bob up core and correctly balanced off the hook, and then scattered some pellet around it, and that seems to be doing the trick. So that's been 3 fish, and the last 2 have come pretty quick, close together. That last one was the biggest one, 15.5 £. Right rod's still straight out in mid-water where there's a bar, but no touches or anything on that one yet, so I may rethink about casting that somewhere else. But yeah, this margin rod seems to be doing quite well, so if it keeps on going off I can put them there all day, and hopefully we'll catch some more. So 3 for now, let's see if we can have some more. It took absolutely ages to get in. It's a new PB at £21. Look at that, lovely fish. £21, mirror carp, margin rod. Oh, I'm absolutely made out. Second 20, both from Newton Park, both from this swim. £21. Beautiful. Right, well, fish number 4, £21, new PB. Couldn't have asked for anything better, really. My last 20 was caught from this swim, different spot out in mid-water, but at the end of last summer I had my first 20 at £20 3 ounce. And I keep on having fish off the left rod down the margin, and I sat just behind my rods and it absolutely tore off down the margin. I was playing it for probably coming up 10 minutes, and when I saw it I thought, oh, it's not actually that big. I thought it was bigger than that, but when it was in the net and I saw it, I thought, that's a nice fish. Weighed it and it went to £21. So, new PB, I can't really ask for anything else really. What a fish, second 20. I'm just really happy I got this, so yeah, hopefully catch some more fish throughout the day, but even if I don't, I don't really mind. I got a new PB, so great session so far. Let's hopefully have some more. There we are, fish number 3. It's probably about £12–13, again from the margin. Not number 3, fish number 5. So again from the margin. It seems to be doing quite well in that margin. So yeah, fish number 5. This turned out to be a pretty fun day. New PB, 5 fish. It's quite a good session for this time of year, and it's only about 11 o'clock, if that. So should have quite a fair few fish today. Let's get him back.
I'm not going to hold this one up. He's probably about £4. Lovely little common though, so welcome all the same, and that puts me up to fish number 6.
Right, I just thought I'd explain where each rod's going. I've got the right one cast over to the far margin there. Haven't had any action off that all day, and I started off with that mid-water, but nothing. Left rod, as I say, I keep casting down the margin just into that little bay there, and then flicking some pellet around with it. And both baits are just single pop-up corn. Well, the right rod's double pop-up corn, but both the same bait, and the left rod keeps going off. So fingers crossed we'll keep on having. Fish number 7, probably about 9–10 pound. Lovely looking fish, again from the margin. So the right rod's pretty much vacant all day. Not really much point in it being out, but still a chance of fish on the right rod. But yeah, there we are, fish number 7. Again from the margin, so let's get it back. There we are, fish number 8. Another common. The last 3 have been commons, about the same sort of size, around the 8 to 12 pound mark. Oh, a bit lively, so I'll leave them down. Again, that came off the left rod in the margin. So this has turned out to be a pretty fun day. 8 fish so far, and it's about 12 o'clock, 10 past 12. So should have a lot more fish at this rate. Let's get it back. There we are, fish number 9. Again, about 9–10 pound common. So keep on getting commons now, and they're about this size, all the same. So not complaining. Fish number 5, again from the margin. Let's get it back and carry on catching. There we are, fish number 10, off the margin rod. It's going to flip again, you saw it, but it's taken absolutely like a few hours, it's been dead. Eventually caught another one, and again, as you saw, about another 10 pound common. So it's, I think 4 or 5 commons I've had today. No, 5, because that's 10 fish now, 5 mirrors, 5 commons. So I'll get him back, and hopefully we'll have another one before the end. There we are, fish number 11. Just under 19 pound this one, again from the margin. Put one hell of a fight. So yeah, fish number 11, lovely broad fish. Just under 19. What a cracking fish. Brilliant. Let's get it back. Right then, unless I have any more fish, it's just the rods left out. This will be my last vlog entry. I had a great session, 11 fish in total. I lost 2. Biggest 21, as you saw, the new PB. Second biggest was just under 19, then a 15, and all the rest were between 12 and 8 pounds. So pretty good day, especially considering we've only just come out of cold spell of winter. So yeah, a really good session. I really enjoyed it. So I'm not sure when I'll next be out, maybe in a few days or maybe in a few weeks, I'm not sure. So until now, see you again, and thanks for watching.